How to Get Revenge. This was uploaded 5 days ago, and it's a World of Tanks sponsor.
Park that thing here? Well, you know where you can park that thing.
No.
World of Tanks,
okay.
which is incidentally the amazing sponsor of today's video.
If it's not Raid Shadow Legends, this man is popping people into tanks.
This ain't just any old game of pew-pew, my friends. This is a game of pew-pew in giant hunks of historically accurate metal. Oh yeah, we're talking about the granddaddy of strategic tank warfare.
Look, I know this is an ad, but if I'm watching JonTron's video, I might as well watch the ad. Plus, his ads are usually typically very good, and I like to see how he does them. So maybe I can do them better in the future.
Dive headfirst into the fray and find yourself upon a fleet of dazzlingly authentic-to-life war machines. Would you look at these absolute threads on treads? And guess what? Yes, you can command your battalion of steel behemoths for the low price of absolutely nothing.
Free.
New recruit? Use the code COMBAT when you sign up and unlock the Vault of Wonders. We're talking the Cromwell beat tank, a hefty stash of 250,000 credits, 7 glorious days of premium access, and not one, not two,
Premium
but
access.
3 rental tanks. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Are you hearing?
Rental tanks? What happens? You can't keep your tanks, you have to rent them, bro.
This? With over 800 tanks to choose from, you'll
800 tanks, oh my lord.
find a playstyle that suits your fancy, and then some. Commandeer light, medium, and heavy tanks. Or you can just become a sneaky little destroyer. Sneaky little stupid guy, stupid baby tank, just step on him. You could be him. So, click that link at the top of the description, and remember, the combat code is exclusively for you fresh-faced privates out there. So let's show them what new blood can do, while it's, still inside your body, preferably. And now, our feature Halloween-themed presentation.
I feel like fast units are only viable if people are bad at aiming. If it's hard to aim in that game, then yeah, a fast unit could be viable. But no, like a non-tanky unit will always be terrible if people can aim and just kill it.
Sort of. Trick or treat. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And normally I would have said that was like an oversimplification, overgeneralization, but then I saw this. Oh, forgot to plug it in, damn it.
Oh, the secret, okay.
Then I saw this. How to Get Revenge Star.
That's kind of cool. If I had a house, I would love to add just ridiculous secret levers just everywhere that do basically nothing, but they like make things turn around and you get to see like some other cool things happen. And that's pretty useless. They're just a rotating thing to hide something. But that's funny. I like that.
Linda Blair. That's right. Those morals are going from blood red to blood gray. And yes, it is the very same Linda Blair who cemented her legacy as a legendary scream queen after her performance as Reagan O'Neill, the possessed girl from The Exorcist. You may also remember her from Fox Family's paranormal reality series, The Scariest Places on Earth. You know, the one with the really weird voice?
Pasquale senses an angry spirit who was denied proper burial.
Yeah, I'm not really
It was denied proper burial.
sure what that was all about.
All right.
Anyways, well, in 1989, she starred in what IMDb calls a dark and humorous take on how to get revenge on those that have wronged you. Featuring a guy whose face is, he doesn't even want to be associated with this.
Okay.
But too bad.
Why are they featured? He's just blurred out. Wait, what is this? Why are they saying featuring this guy whose face is blurred? Why would you do that? Your home would be the H.H. Holmes house, just no death traps. Yeah, I would not do death traps. I think that's kind of like normal to not want death traps in your home.
This is the modern age. We have AI face unblurring technology.
Yeah.
You can't hide.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I actually see why that might have been that way. That actually checks out. Put that back the way it was. What, you don't think this is scary enough for Halloween? Then I guess you must not fear pieces of media fraught with opportunities for litigious action.
Okay.
Oh, look at you. You're so brave. This should be a pretty wild ride. So let's
I mean, that's a pretty good cover. It's just a devil on your shoulder.
see
classic.
how to get revenge.
Just press the right arrow keys that many times to skip sponsorship parts. Oh. Well, we already went over that. This is the video. How to get revenge. That is the most 90s shit. I love that. It might be, I think it's 90s if I remember. Just the saxophone sexy intros to just the weirdest stuff, man. I love those saxophones, like sitcom openings. I love that.
I was just reading a few pages from a...
Oh my God, bro, that effect right there was crisp. Went right into the book, crisp. Oh, good edit.
A fascinating book. It is literally filled with countless pieces of wisdom. One in particular deserves quoting.
Some cool sax music. We try how to commit. What? Okay.
It reads, "Vengeance is mine."
True, yes.
Now that's a powerful quote. And from what book am I reading? The Bible.
Oh, hey, are we playing Use the Bible to justify what I want to do right now?
Yay! Let's use the Bible to justify war crimes. Yay!
I freaking love this game. Leviticus 27:4. The price of a woman between 20 and 60 years of age shall be 30 shekels.
Let's go, guys. Women 20 to 60 years of age are now on me. I got them shekels, boys. Let's go.
Oh, come on. I don't buy that. There's got to be some depreciation along the way.
Now let me ask you a personal question. Has someone ever made you so angry, so upset, that you considered some form of retribution?
Yes,
of course. Some form of revenge?
Oh, yeah.
Me? Oh, come on. That's not in my...
Why would I be watching this video? Why would you buy this to not want to hear that? I feel like, obviously, yes. If you're getting a book or a video about how to get revenge, obviously, you would probably want to know.
Constitution.
Anyway.
Okay, fine, you caught me. But you would have done the same in my shoes.
Oh.
That damn dog stole my NBA career. Damn you, Airbud!
Why are so many people hating on Airbud? It was just a dog that played basketball. I don't know why, but it always gets brought up in negative context. Even though this is a joke, but still.
Let's face it, revenge can be sweet. Especially when it's against someone who really deserves it.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ, dude. Okay.
Hello. That seems to be coming a little too naturally to her.
Yeah, I know. That was some bad vibes there, Johnny. I agree with you. That was some mega bad vibes.
This was her idea after all. She didn't need to be coerced. This is she's getting enjoyment from this.
Yeah, she's
this whole thing appears to just be an actual guide on how to get revenge on people you don't like.
Okay.
And that wouldn't be like too weird if it weren't for the fact that a very famous person was headlining it.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what they were thinking when they conceived of this. How exactly was this?
Money. I don't understand. Money. Let's get a famous person to get on a book and then just print us money. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Supposed to be received by the general public. Did anyone watch this and think it was normal or useful? I mean, you can already tell it's got this kind of weird dark undertone to it, like...
Yeah? Oh, don't tell my wife. Look, let me tell you my favorite revenge story.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You assume they're joking, but like at the same time, it doesn't really feel like it. Seriously, who was the...
I mean, it's all acting here, obviously, but Jesus.
Intended audience for this. It must have been really awkward to rent this from Blockbuster, you know? This isn't for like research or anything. I'm just like a huge fan of Linda Blair.
Jesus Christ, going back to Blockbuster. Oh, man. This is where I used to get all my SNES games, bro. This is where I went. I went there and I got Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I must have rented that particular game at least like 20 times. Enough to just like my mom, so much that my mom just said, why don't I just buy that game for you? You just keep renting it over and over again. And I was like, yeah, you probably should. I don't know why. And eventually, we just bought it. We just bought the dang game.
I jack off to this, okay? I only jack off to this. Why are you looking at me like I belong on some kind of FBI watch list? Let's look at your rental history. National Geographic Safari Edition? I guess we got a furry here, everybody.
Now, when I talk about revenge, I'm not talking about bodily injury to anybody. I mean, that is definitely not our purpose here.
Yeah?
No, of course.
Our lawyers are trying to not get us sued, so please don't cause any physical harm to others. But emotional damage is definitely what we recommend.
Of course not. And on behalf of our legal team,
financial
we thank you
ruin.
for clarifying, Linda. Anyways, check out how the belt on this chainsaw's perfect for going through this hedge in the shape of my sister who cut me out of my dad's will.
Oh, okay. That was pretty good.
Oh my gosh, what a look at that perfectly clean cut.
Look good.
Not related to anything in this material existence.
Yeah.
So anyways, now the thing starts in
Sounds
earnest
legit.
and she starts
Furry woo. Wow, Lucario's already just celebrating. Already like, yes. Acknowledgement. Okay. Even if
starts
it's
off by
negative.
showing us this guy who apparently specializes in messing with people's houses
An emotional
or something.
damage sound
But not
alert.
before she gives us this important.
All right. Tell you what, if I get 1 sub right now, I will enable sound alerts. I will enable sound alerts for 1 sub. Just so you would shut up. All right? It's only 1. Maybe 1 sub or 5 follows. Either one. Follows are free. All right.
Message.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Okay.
Yeah, I've lived long enough to know that's a serious threat. Thanks for the heads up.
Meet private investigator Kyle Pappenfuss. He's about to take us on a tour of what one can do to a Mark's home.
Okay.
There's so much about this. I don't even know where to begin. Do I talk about how he's Pappenfuss? Do I
Kyle Pappenfuss. Man, he must have got bullied as a kid.
talk about his bold stance he's got
All right.
there? Do I talk about the fact that she just referred to the victim of the crime she's about to encourage
All right.
as a fucking mark? Is that what I talk about?
Ah. So Lucario wanted to give the sub to Ruler of Ro- All right, fine. Fine, I'll give you your goddamn sound alerts back. I'll give you your sound alerts back if that's really what you want. View rewards, channel points, manage, and all right, fine. Do. That.
Emotional damage.
That was quick. All right, that was really quick. I literally just did it. All right, I literally just did it, and then you guys go wild. That's all it took. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got it going there. Okay, there you go. Say,
Damn.
I'm a reasonable man. I'm a reasonable man. I enabled them. My mother once married to a Ziggenfuss. What the fuck? Interesting name, to say the least.
You're all Pappenfuss out, huh? He might have something good to say. Let's climb right up into that Pappenfussy, swirl around and see what's in there.
I'm not appreciative of those sound effects there, mister.
All right. First things first. The mailbox.
Andrew Slive, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate that, my man.
Easy pickings.
Okay.
Everybody has a mailbox. And
Why does it look like a face? It looks just like a gremlin. It's got like, here's the eyes, and then there's the mouth. Like, it's angry.
everybody reaches for their mail.
In the history of the world, nothing
Okay.
good has ever followed that sentence.
Okay.
Who says you can't put more than mail in there, huh?
Oh my God.
Let's go with the pipe bomb. Now I'm just reminded of the Neko arc thing that there. But okay, pipe bomb, so cool. All right, hold on. All right, Hatsune Miku, pipe bomb. It's
Pipe bomb, so good. I want to fancy fight.
Okay. What I just can't get that out of my head, I guess there. That's always just a cute animation that's very dumb. Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. What?
Excuse me? Are you British?
Yeah.
Yes, Papa.
Oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. That will make me does not talk to British people.
Okay.
Let me outside, let me have your mom.
Wow. What the fuck? Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. Dang, Hatsune Miku. Jesus. Hey, what's up, Lone Wolf? How you doing there, brother? Good to have you, man. Whoa, pipe bomb. Okay, well, just why there's so many people animated to not talking to British people and the pipe bomb. Why? Why? Let's see this one.
Excuse me? Are you British?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people.
Okay.
Seka.
Okay. The other one was indeed better than that one there. But all right. Interesting. Anyway, I guess we go back.
Man, this guy, I don't know, he's got like an X factor.
I'm doing good, love. Your videos on YouTube. Nice.
Like, you know, you see, he says it how it is. Hold on a second. Like, you know when someone just like speaks to you on that extra level, you just want to write it down so you can format it later into like 124-page about manifesto? Like, that's what this guy's doing for me. This is a knowledgeable guy. You can learn something from this guy.
Think of something nasty you wouldn't want in there.
Yeah.
Get the picture?
Federal
So
government.
at this point, she moves on from.
Don't fuck with the mail. I remember as a kid, we were pretty dumb as a kid. All right, we were pretty dumb. We got super soakers, okay, and you know we just shot each other with them all the time, and it was fun and games. But then we're like, you know what? You know, this one kid was kind of a jerk to us. And he's not playing very fair. Let's go pull a prank. And we're like, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's all pull pranks. They were like, hey. And we would do like dumb stuff, like play with the hose a little bit, just like shoot their windows, but we're just washing their windows, I guess. So they didn't fucking mind. And then, you know, we were like, okay, let's go shoot their mail with the super soaker. Yeah, let's make their mail wet. And so we shot the inside of the mailbox. And then later on, I think a day later, the cops showed up. And we're like, wait, what's going on here? Why are there cops here? And they're like, it seems like people are doing illegal things with the mail out here. It seems like they're tampering with federal property. And me and the other kids, we kept our mouths very shut. We kept our mouths very, very shut. We're like, oh, I mean, it did rain that day, which it did. It's like, it could have just got wet, you know? But yeah, don't fuck with the federal mail system and shit like that, all right? Anyway.
The last guy, and she goes to this, like, private investigator who I guess people would go to if they wanted to get revenge on someone. I don't know, was this a real thing back then?
Yeah,
I thought this was just a thing that only happened in, like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Mr. Vickers, could you give us an example of what could be done to a former friend or lover?
Few examples, huh?
Oh, sorry, you caught me off guard there. I didn't notice.
A few examples, huh? All right, I guess I'll do it.
Film crew laying undersea cables through my kitchen and dining room for the last 7 hours. Yeah. Anyways, now for my candid statement that may or may not land me in a class action civil suit. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. Look at my hat here. I have the
Yeah, he does have a cool looking kind of detective hat.
I have a hat. I'm just saying that because he has a hat there.
Yeah. He has a hat. All right.
Okay, let's talk about friends. Such as my client, Mr.
Jesus Christ, he's just right there. He's just right fucking there. What is that animal with the bob cut and the Dorcas glasses? And that mustache, bro. What is that thing, dude? That's like something out of a cartoon. Even his button up. He's got his button up shirt all the way to the top, bro. No shot, he's real. He can't be real. He's an NPC. I don't believe it.
Harold Jerriman over here. Harold, why don't you pick it up from here?
He spawned in.
Took place on Thursday afternoon during my lunch break.
Okay.
So just to bring you up to speed on the lore behind this part, this guy, he's got a complaint that he got bullied out of a seat at a Chinese restaurant because of, God knows, I don't know. Do you see anything?
The way The way he's like eating, bro. Who uses chopsticks with 2 hands?
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
See no evil, hear no evil. I might be speaking the evil.
Damn. Wow. Completely dramatized out here. Okay. What is this like the school ground stuff out here? That like this guy is not real. They made him this way for this particular thing.
I was so humiliated. This kind of thing happened to me many times in the past, and I wanted to get even with that man.
Okay.
I looked upon him as being all the people who have hurt me rolled into one, and that's when I contacted Mr. Vickers.
See, this is where it actually gets dark and scary, okay? The rest was jokes. This is where the goosebumps start to go up my
Okay, all right, some goose pimples. All right.
arm. You do not want to be the last guy in the line to piss this guy off. That's the vibe I'm picking up from this.
Well, when Harold first came to me, he
Okay.
didn't know what to do. All he had was the punk's license number, but that was enough for me. I went down to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and I filled out a form.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I just got to stop. I
Okay.
got to ask. Is the guy on the right small or is the guy on the left big? Because I can't tell which one is which because they both kind of look like they're normal sized relatively.
Yeah.
But when they're next to each other like this,
He may just be huge, man. He could just be an enormous behemoth of a dude.
I can't tell.
Now, Harold here was adamant about getting even with him himself, so we laid out a battle plan. Harold, you take over, buddy.
All right.
With pleasure. I planted a toy handgun under the truck's seat. Then I went to a telephone and phoned the police and stated anonymously that I had seen where the robber lived. To make a long story short, the police arrived just as the man was getting into his truck.
Yeah, this right here is when he knew he fucked up for real, okay? He's not laughing anymore. He was like, okay, I was playing it up for the camera. What's going on with you?
That's some really fucked up shit, man. That's how people die, but all right.
I think this guy's for real. Call somebody. I don't want to be near me. Yeah, so Big Boss Daddy over here is just talking about how he framed an innocent person by planting a gun on them in the dark of night, and that's just fine. See, that's what I'm saying about this. I've dug up as much as I could on the internet about this film, and there's just not that much information on the thing itself or the people involved in it. Like, these people don't really seem like they're acting the whole time. They're sort of just playing it off like it's an act, but I don't know if I buy it. There's even a part later that's just a guy showing you how to sabotage a car. Isn't there some kind of federal clause prohibiting this sort of thing?
Yeah. All right, the next thing here we'll deal with is cooling system. The idea is to put substances in there that expand with water. Baking flour, pancake batter, or even paper mache.
Really, the only limit is your imagination.
Okay.
As long as it stalls their engine when they're already doing 90 down the interstate, I'll co-sign that.
Now, if your mark is a member of the minority, you might turn him over to the Immigration Service.
Oh my God! What was that? I'm okay. Is everyone okay? Oh, thank God she told me to put this seatbelt on earlier.
Man.
To be honest, if I knew that was coming, I probably would have installed like a lap bar or something. There we go. That's perfect. I'll be needing this to get through the rest of the...
Wait, that's like an exercise thing. I've seen those before. You put those on the ground and you do like little handstands and other things like that. You can do some tricep push-ups and things. I know that.
The video at this rate. Jesus Christ, he's telling people to falsely report people to the immigration services?
That's fucked up, man.
How was this made? Seriously, how was this ever acceptable? That this could not have flown back then, even then, right?
This is going to cause him...
Well, there wasn't an internet. Like, the internet really wasn't a thing. People don't like share this kind of things, you know? Things like this flew under the radar because no one cared to like dig all this up.
Hours and hours of endless paperwork trying to prove he's a citizen of this country.
And better yet, they might just deport him. And that'll teach you to think twice about stealing my parking spot at Trader Joe's again, huh, you wily bastard? So if this wasn't already weird enough, at this point she brings on an actual detective from the police force. If you recall from earlier, that one guy had his face completely blurred as well, so it...
Noble, you once streamed an award show where the first thing you commented was how hot the chick hosting it was? Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Lends credence to the fact that these are real people who had stature in their respective institutions and didn't want their identities released.
And to give us a few examples is
I think
Detective
people like knowing if they're hot or
J.M.
not.
I'd like to play a little game
It's a nice
with you.
compliment.
That's all right. I'll give you a situation.
Did I say that's all right? If I recall, I just stared at you menacingly.
Jesus.
Do I look like I have
Editing.
time to play backgammon, sweetie? I am a working professional. Okay, one quick game of Elf on the Elephant, but then we get back to business. Oh, the butterflies tickle my face on the way up and down.
And then I'd like you to respond with a method of male revenge that you would recommend.
Okay, shoot.
No.
Let's say the mark is a family man.
No, I mean like shoot him, literally. Just use a gun. What are you mailing him something for? What is it, his birthday? Just off him. Use a pistol like this. Like that, just like this. Like that. Right here, like this.
Let's say the mark is a family man.
Jesus Christ. Did he turn into like Mr. Beast? Like Mr. Beast is out here like freaking nuking the entire world. Blowing up the entire continents. And JonTron's out here capping people. And what are these edits now? Anyway.
You know, a wife, 2 kids, a dog. What can you do to disrupt the entire family as opposed to just the mark?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, just like it says in this old book I used to spearhead this whole operation.
Uh-huh.
The son should not suffer the sins of the father.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
Put them on offensive
True.
mailing lists. Pornographic mailing lists, such as pornographic magazines, pornographic merchandise. Put them on the Communist Party's mailing list. There are hundreds of mailing lists you can put them on.
Did they think this?
Just give them spam. Okay, dude. Great.
Through at all? In this part, he's literally advocating to send pornography to where like minors could see or access it. Did anyone making this have even the slightest semblance of a moral compass? Just send them smut.
The whole point of this is like you want revenge. There is no moral compass when you're seeking revenge.
Or, I don't know, put some Karl Marx in front of him. That'll confuse the shit out of him. Their grades will go down or something. That guy don't make no sense.
By the way,
Shut the fuck up, ruler of ruin.
there are dozens upon dozens of homosexual and bisexual magazines available today.
The last part wasn't enough!
I found if you mail these to the Mark's place of work, you can start rumors or quickly get him fired.
Fascinating. Well,
You could get him fired and ruin his career. Under his name. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck, man?
Detective, thank you very much for your suggestions.
All right, thank you.
I put my stamp of approval on this. I won't regret this at all.
Sure.
Thanks for watching, everyone. But before I leave you for good this Halloween season, I want to put to use some of those interesting skills I learned throughout the course of today's video.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, John.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Did you, it's not a joke. I planted a bomb in your bathtub.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, thank you for calling.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I have to go. I hope you had fun.
What?
Bye.
What?
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Plus, you said not to use violence in your thing. So I don't know why you think I'd do that.
Yeah.
Hello?
Am
I
Rendered by literal
doing the show now? Am I the host? Hi, Mom.
All right.
I know this probably isn't like what you expected from me. I know you wanted me to go to like medical school, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like the doctor industry, it's not up and coming anymore. The same
Yeah.
way the straight to VHS.
Just let people die. You know, why do we need doctors anymore? Just let them die. Isn't that? It's just natural selection. We'll get stronger. Like, just let natural selection take its course. Gosh, come on. Too expensive to live anyway? Exactly, right? We'll get more homes, too. The old people will die off and we'll have a bunch of new homes. Problem solved. Why do we need doctors? Anyway. Like, come on, man. Let's go. We're literally not doing the right thing out here. We're bringing back Darwinism? Exactly. That's what we need to do. We've been doing it wrong all along. Only 2.1 million? I can afford that for a house. Oh yeah, 2.1 million. Yeah, that's nice.